I was in Costco the other day and I came across this Insteon home automation starter set. Now, I've used the SmartThings Hub. SmartThings is Z-Wave dependent. The devices communicate with each other and relay signals back and forth. When you're starting, it can be sketchy because of signal distance. As you add devices, it becomes more dependable. I've been pretty happy with that. It's been pretty easy to add devices, but I thought I'd give this a try. The Insteon uses a different system. It uses a combination of Wi-Fi and your power lines to relay the signal, which at least they're claiming is more dependable. The starter kit comes with the hub, network cable, power cable, 2 plug-in dimmer switches, and a manual. It also turns out there's an 800 number so you can talk to a human being, which with SmartThings you have to send emails back and forth, although I haven't discovered it yet with Insteon, but SmartThings also has a very nice blog and user network, and they're very good at helping each other. Here the Insteon has similar devices available to it, such as locks, thermostats, dimmers, wall switches. My impression so far is they seem to be a bit more expensive than those available for the SmartThings, but by the same token, these Z-Wave devices have been around a lot longer and probably in greater numbers, which would account for that. And of course, since I got it at Costco, if I don't like it, if I find it's too cumbersome to hook up, any issues with it, I can just take it back to Costco for a full refund whenever I please. So, can have fun playing with it and seeing how it works. And if I like it, I can buy more devices. If I don't, I can just simply take it back. The quick start guide that comes with it is short and sweet and to the point, and frankly was very adequate for getting things hooked up. I did not have any issues getting things started. Everything went together very quickly and very simply. Here is the hub. It's been plugged in. It's small and compact. It's roughly about 4 inches by 4 inches by an inch high, approximately. It's sitting on top of the cable box here. Easy. It's just an easy fit, not a big deal to put somewhere. And here's a rear shot of the hub. You have a factory reset button there. You have your network cable. You have your power cable. That's it. That's all you need to hook it up. So, frankly, the only drawback might be you do need a cable that goes to the router, same as you do with the SmartThings. So you are going to want to put it somewhere close to that. The hub is plugged in and powered up. It's connected to the network with the network cable. It is now ready to start loading in devices. But before you can do that, you have to go to the Google Play Store or the Apple Store, and you have to download the app to your phone, which is free. Once you have the app, you are ready to install the devices and get going. The provided dimmer switch simply plugs into the wall. You plug your device into the dimmer switch, and then on the side you can see you have your up-down arrows for dimming and turning it on and off, and there is a bar there, and that is what you use for connecting to the network. The dimmer module is plugged in, the appliance is plugged in. I have downloaded the app from the Play Store to my phone, and we're ready to go and link this into the system.
Now, setup is pretty easy with this. I've already done the hub, so I'm not going to do that again. Follow the directions, and it went very simple, just took a couple minutes. Now I'm going to hook up one of the lamp modules. Okay, we have this plugged in, we have a lamp plugged into it, the lamp is off, the module has the red, and now we're going to go over to the phone and hook this up. Okay? Now we're over at the phone, we're going to go to our app, which is very easy to download. We're going to go to Devices. There's the lamp we put in the other room. We're going to go to Add, see the plus sign. Now we're going to add another plug-in module. Okay, and now press and hold the set button until it beeps or the LED begins blinking. So now we're going to go back over here. And on the side, you have the up-down arrows, but there's also this flat button. And we're going to press that, and it beeped. Okay. So now we'll come back to the phone. And it's communicating, takes a little bit. It's going through its process. Obviously it found it. Okay, so now we can name our plug-in module, which I'm not going to do here online. You have your information on it. So now let me go back, click Done. We now have a second plug-in module. Let's go to that, click on. Okay, now let's go to the lamp. Now that went green. And now let me turn the lamp on because it was off while we were setting it up. Our lamp is on, our module is on, and we're going to come back here. And just so you know it's working, I'm going to hit the icon, and that should go off. Whoops, had a second button to hit, sorry about that. It brings up a picture of a switch here. I'll go back and show you. When you hit the icon, you get this switch, and now you can turn it on, either dimming it or turning it on full. Very simple. Now I did have a couple hiccups in setting this up. It said it was starting, and you're watching the circle going and going and going, and it didn't seem to want to stop. It just got hung up, but the process had completed. I exited, went back in, and everything was fine. So that's how simple it is to hook up a switch. The hub was just as easy. Now, and we'll be looking for other modules for this.
So far, this has been very easy to work with, smooth on the hookup, smooth on installing the devices, and in many respects, I've considered it a lot simpler to work with than SmartThings. And I like SmartThings, so don't misunderstand me. One of the things that this will not do, that SmartThings will do, is with SmartThings you can set up modes. You can have an away mode, a home mode, a wake up sort of thing. So you can have a set of routines that will happen at a particular time that you can preset. Here with the Insteon, they either work all the time or they don't work all the time. You can't have one set of routines going when you leave and then when you come back home they stop working. You can't change the mode in here to that. And if you're looking at this for a vacation home, it could be a drawback unless you unplug it. But all in all, it's a nice device. The starter kit certainly is reasonably priced. It does what it's supposed to do, easy to work with, and if you don't like it, you can take it back to Costco. Okay, enjoy.